Hey guys, just got back from the theater from seeing Spy Family Code White, uh, a movie that another long list of movies that come out every year, where it's an anime, Japanese anime, where I usually go in blind, and usually for the most part like them. I like usually they're based. Usually when I get these kinds of movies, they're usually based off a source material that's like very popular with people, like a Japanese anime show, like was that the Jujutsu Kaisen, which I actually kind of like. I want to see more, see more of that. My Hero Academia, I got one before those before. I got a Dragon Ball Z one. I like earlier this year I reviewed a Demon Slayer one. Um, so with this, I'm like, okay, so this is another thing based off an anime that I don't have zero idea about. Jesus, sorry. And I'm like, now I'm looking up, like, no, it's actually based off some manga thing that, like, it's a comic or something like that. It's not really based. I guess they do have a TV show nowadays, but it's more based off the manga. Like, all right, cool. Like manga, anime, whatever. It's the same goddamn thing. And I'm probably killing some are probably giving people that are fans of the shit strokes when I say that. But it's like, yeah, it's um, like I said, if I wasn't reviewing everything that comes out, I probably wouldn't be seeing this. But saying that, it's an alright movie. I thought Spy Family Code White was an alright movie. It's one of those where it's like it's not really my cup of tea. This kind of movie, but I can appreciate it uh, for its merits. It's really well. Like I've always said, this the Japanese can make some really goddamn good animated movies. God damn it, they're really good. Like really good at making animated movies. They have like their animation's fucking top notch. Some of the best. They put fucking even a lot of like American animated films to shame nowadays. I every time I see an animated uh Japanese film, I adore that part of it. It's the animation. Uh, this is a movie that uh it's kind of funny that this movie was a few weeks ago was a Monday mystery movie at my local Regal, and I think a lot of Regals. Um, because I heard that this didn't go over well, and a lot of people walked out. Usually, you get a lot of that with a lot of movies. It's very rare you don't get uh, a lot of walkouts early on for movies, just because people are fucking weird. I paid the $5, even if it's $5, I still sit and watch it. You can't judge a movie by just off the first 30 minutes. That's fucking retarded. Um, I can see why of this. Because if I were not knowing what this was, and you see that little girl character, like I cannot stand little kids in these anime movies where they're just like so obnoxious, so annoying. They're very grating voice, like high pitched voice. I'm like, God damn it! Like, I'm like, kill me now. Um, but this is a movie that was wacky, and wacky enough to entertain me enough. Um, where you got a story where it's basically Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but in animated in Japanese animation, where it's an assassin and a spy. They're married together, have a sham marriage, and they don't know who each other is. That each other has a secret. Like the husband's a spy, the mom's uh, uh, is an assassin. Meanwhile, they adopt a little girl who just so happens to have telepathy and knows that they're spies and like can read their thoughts and everything else and knows that they're spies. Wackiness ensues. And then you had a dog named Bond, which I have to lie, that made me laugh. Their dog was named Bond, where he can see into the future. Okie dokie. It's like, well, this is definitely that style of anime, Japanese animation. Just some wacky storylines that, like, uh, um, I, I'll say this: I never seen it. I think this is definitely the first movie I've seen where they had a poop god. There's a whole fucking okay. The big part of this plot of this movie is that the little girl eats a chocolate truffle that has a port of like a disc. I want to say it's a disc. What the fuck was it? It was some kind of like a port disc that was put in this like chocolate truffle that she eats, and so there's a whole big part of this movie where the bad guys are have her kidnapped and they need her to go take a shit. Literally, that is the plot. Like that takes up a lot of time. And at one point, she hallucinates. Unless I'm very tired when I saw this, but maybe I hallucinated this. But she was in a fantasy world where she had a poop god. I'm not making that up. She says that. It's like, what? It's like, well, that's something I never thought I'd see in 2024. I mean, I just sat for Sasquatch Sunset, or I saw Sasquatch Dick, but I don't think I ever predicted I was going to see a movie where there's a poop god, and then, like, you're talking about if she doesn't poop the thing out, they're going to have to cut her open to get it out. And then the henchmen are also having to go for the uh, human waste to try to find it. I'm like, oh my god. It's like what the hell is this? Is this? It's like I was like, oh, it kind of irritated me a little bit. Just I've never seen that put on film. There's not much for me to say about this other than it's well animated. It's not really my cup of tea, but it's decent. I give it a B minus. I'm not gonna give it an A. You know, like I swear, like a lot of these things get a pass just because they're Japanese animated, and then like critics I think, are like afraid to fucking criticize these movies because I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Um, there's ones I liked. Like I said, there's ones I liked. This one I went rank like like last year. I got that Boy and the Heron. I saw that movie. That was my first time really sitting down and watching a Studio Ghibli movie. I was all excited, and I walked out of that movie and went, "That was okay." Like that's again another one of those things. It's like this is not really my type cup of tea, but it's okay. It's not better than fucking Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I'm fucking baffled at one best animated feature over that, but whatever. Fucking whatever. Yeah. Um, that's as far as Spy Family Code White. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to see the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. And until then, I'll talk to you guys later.